For diabetics, nerve damage is an all too real threat. High blood sugar can actually injure your nerves, leaving irreversible changes within the body and drastically lowering your quality of life. Researchers hypothesize that this happens due to the interference that sugar can have with neural signaling. High blood sugar weakens capillary walls, leaving nerves with little oxygen or nutrients. This means that the neural fibers become damaged, thus they may begin disappearing. This is most common in the legs and feet of diabetic individuals. So what can you do about it? In this video, we're going to explore 8 diabetic-friendly foods that prevent nerve damage and that help you lead your best life. Not only that, but we'll dive into other incredible benefits associated with these foods so that you can truly level up when it comes to your health and wellness. What vitamins and minerals are effective in maintaining and repairing nerves? Do antioxidants play a part? We're about to find out. Before we get to it, ring that bell and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're Diabetics Talk, and we've got all the info you need to help fight and manage diabetes. You'll also want to stick around. We're going to be giving away 2 free gifts, and you definitely don't want to miss them. Now, what 8 diabetic-friendly foods can help you prevent nerve damage? At number 8, we're talking about good old eggs. One minute you're told eggs are bad, next you're told to eat more of them. Which is the truth? In most cases, it comes down to including a moderate amount of eggs in your diet. This might mean having an egg or 2 for breakfast, along with a side of some sort. Now, eggs have a ton of benefits. They are incredibly nutritious, containing vitamin A, folate, vitamin B5, vitamin B12, vitamin B2, phosphorus, choline, and selenium. Eggs also have a score of 0 on the glycemic index scale. This means they don't impact your blood sugar at all, which is a good thing for preventing nerve damage. Research even indicates how vitamin B12, a nutrient found in eggs, enhances neural repair. In other words, it has powerful neuroprotective effects. Eggs are also very rich in choline. Choline is an important piece when it comes to memory and communication amongst brain cells. This can only further contribute to improved neural health, helping your body communicate properly with itself. And if you're worried about eggs raising cholesterol levels, eggs haven't been shown to raise bad cholesterol despite their higher cholesterol content. In fact, some experts suggest that eating eggs regularly can actually help reduce your risk of heart disease and other complications. So have some for breakfast, throw them in a salad. They're actually quite good for you. Now, our next food is a favorite alongside steak and veggies. If you haven't already guessed it, potatoes rank in at number 7. Diabetics beware though, you want to ensure you pair this food with protein or fiber to slow digestion. Potatoes are actually rated fairly high on the glycemic index, so it's important to be mindful about how you consume them. Potatoes also contain vitamin B6. This particular vitamin acts as a cofactor in the body. What does this mean? Well, vitamin B6 helps with over 100 enzymatic reactions, some of which are essential for neural health and function. On top of this, potatoes are fairly high in lipoic acid. Lipoic acid is an antioxidant and fatty acid. It plays a major role in converting blood sugar into usable energy. Surprisingly, lower levels of lipoic acid are associated with diabetic neuropathy. Thus, by ensuring you're getting enough of this incredible antioxidant, you're actively working toward preventing neural damage. Health experts even use lipoic acid for treatment of peripheral neuropathy, a type of diabetic neuropathy. Potatoes are also another food that is high in choline, which is an essential ingredient for healthy nerves. Just one potato has about 10% of a person's daily choline needs. Again, Just ensure you've got room to fit this carb in. Carbs aren't entirely off limits to those with diabetes, but you do want to make sure you consume them in a way that isn't going to drastically impact your blood sugar. Pair your potatoes with adequate protein and tons of veggies, like broccoli, which is coming in at number 6 on our list. Number 6, broccoli. Broccoli isn't exactly a favorite food, yet there are a ton of ways to eat this green veggie and obtain the benefits it provides. Broccoli is another food high in vitamin B, which is important for nerve regeneration and function. Broccoli is also jam-packed with iron, potassium, calcium, selenium, magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Broccoli is further full of antioxidants, protecting your cells, including your nerves, from harm. Certain bioactive compounds within broccoli also reduce inflammation within the body, which can deter the development of various diseases and reduce your risk of cellular damage. But wait, there's more! Broccoli also contains fiber. This can help slow digestion and prevent your blood sugar levels from skyrocketing. In fact, eating broccoli is associated with lower blood sugar levels. This green veggie is also rated only 15 on the glycemic index scale, which barely impacts your blood sugar levels. And there are so many ways to enjoy this vegetable. Broccoli doesn't have to be boring. Steamed or cooked with the right spices, and you've got one tasty side or snack. Now, move over veggies, let's bring a fruit onto the stage. At number 5, we've got tasty raspberries. When it comes to diabetes, fruit gets a bad rap. But the truth is, you can still enjoy all kinds of fruits, including raspberries. Raspberries are rated at only 32 on the glycemic index scale. This means they have fairly low impact on your blood sugar levels. Yet there's more to this berry than just that. Many berries, like raspberries, contain antioxidants. These antioxidants work in the body to prevent damage caused by free radicals. In fact, berries improve brain communication and prevent inflammation that damages nerve cells. Research has even suggested that eating red raspberries might help reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetic complications like nerve damage, obesity, and Alzheimer's disease. Raspberries are also wonderful foods for better digestion, heart health, improved brain power and cognition, and eye health. Enjoy these fruits fresh or frozen. You can toss them in a smoothie or add them to yogurt and other dishes. They won't disappoint. But before we move onward, let's get you those 2 free gifts. In our free book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar, you'll learn all about which foods you should be eating to manage your diabetes. The Scary Truth About Sugar is a 1-hour episode, jam-packed with info about how sugar impacts your body. Click the link in the description below to grab these 2 amazing gifts. Now, back to our list. This next fruit is often mistaken for a veggie, and you also may have had it on toast at one point or another. Coming in at number 4, we have avocados. Avocados aren't just the latest craze or trend. The so-called superfood is actually pretty super. Avocados are full of healthy fats. At the same time, their high fat content is the reason you likely don't want to consume more than half an avocado a day. The main type of fat found in avocado is called monosaturated fat. One study published in 2012 even noted how this type of fat supports and protects information-carrying neurons. Other research has also shown how this type of fat actually improves the brain's ability to control your muscles. All in all, monosaturated fats are very neuroprotective. Avocados are also rated 15 on the glycemic index. Again, this means that they won't significantly impact your blood sugar, another great sign. Monosaturated fats, as found in avocados, further protect against heart disease and high blood pressure. But move over monosaturated fats, avocados also contain vitamin K, folate, vitamin C, potassium, vitamin B5, vitamin B6, and vitamin E. Loaded with fiber, avocados are also a great go-to to help balance your blood sugar. Fiber slows down digestion, which prevents huge spikes in your blood sugar levels. And then, this superfood also has antioxidants, which again are key players when it comes to protecting your body from harm. Throw some avocado into your next meal. This is one superfood that lives up to the hype. People go nuts for this next food. Ranked at number 3, let's talk about nuts. Nuts make an easy snack. You can easily grab a handful and go. From almonds and pistachios to walnuts and pecans, there are a ton of great nuts to choose from here. Most of them fall between 0 and 20 on the glycemic index scale, which is great news for balancing blood sugar levels. They are rich in a variety of vitamins and minerals, as well as protein, fat, and fiber. Protein, fat, and fiber are all incredibly useful when it comes to stabilizing blood sugar levels. These all slow digestion, which prevents a quick uptake of sugars into your bloodstream. In turn, this can prevent nerve damage from happening. One study even found that when individuals added 2 ounces of almonds to their diet, they actually improved their glucose control. So keep some nuts on hand. They make a great snack, and as a diabetic, you can't go wrong with nuts. Our next food you will definitely recognize if you're vegan or vegetarian. Number 2 is black beans. Black beans offer a great source of protein, especially if you are vegan or vegetarian. These legumes also have a glycemic index rating of 30, which again means they don't have a huge impact on your blood sugar levels. Since black beans are such a great source of protein, they can help slow digestion and regulate blood sugar. This also means that they are a good pairing with carbs. High in fiber, black beans also help get things moving through your digestive tract and add bulk to your stool. These beans are also full of antioxidants. Antioxidants prevent damage caused by free radicals, which can lower inflammation throughout the body, slowing or preventing nerve and cell damage. Other benefits of black beans include maintaining and improving bone health, reducing blood pressure, decreasing your risk of heart disease, contributing to healthy weight loss, and more. You can find black beans at your local grocery store, dried or canned. Always ensure you rinse these beans before cooking or consuming. You can add them as a side or mix them in with salad dishes. Our next diabetic-friendly food that can help prevent nerve damage is often enjoyed in the morning. It's especially nice on those chillier mornings when you want a bit of comfort food. Taking our number 1 spot is oatmeal. Oatmeal falls a little bit in the middle on the glycemic index scale at 55. This means you want to be cautious, but also you don't need to worry about this food increasing your blood sugar by too much. At the same time, you want to choose the least processed types of oatmeal. This means avoiding instant oatmeal and opting for some homemade versions instead. Oatmeal provides a great source of dietary fiber. As previously mentioned, fiber is great for digestion and for slowing the absorption of food through the digestive tract. Fiber can also contribute to a stable nervous system by preventing blood sugar levels from creeping up too high. In fact, oats contain a soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which is associated with reduced blood sugar levels and an improved insulin response. Oats also contain manganese, phosphorus, magnesium, copper, iron, zinc, folate, vitamin B1, and vitamin B5. This is further another food rich in antioxidants, which again protects your cells from damage. They can also aid in the management of diabetes by helping in achieving healthy weight loss. Oats give way to feelings of fullness, meaning you might just consume less when these are part of your diet. Enjoy oats in the morning or as a quick snack during your day. There are lots of ways to enjoy them, thus it's about finding what works for you and your body, as well as your taste buds. So there you have it, our 8 diabetic-friendly foods that can help prevent nerve damage. What did you think? Did we miss any important foods? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We are Diabetics Talk, bringing you all the latest info on how to manage diabetes. Also, don't forget to grab your 2 free gifts. Click the link below to get your free book called 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. This book will provide you with tons of ideas regarding what to eat. You'll also get our 1-hour documentary episode, The Scary Truth About Sugar. Learn how sugar impacts the body and your functioning. It's quite shocking. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a healthy and happy day.